Hello everyone, welcome to our English learning journey. I am Hasibuddin Zidan. First of all, you don't have to fear if you don't know English properly or you are not fluent in English because you don't need to know everything before you start learning. Remember one thing, every English speaker once was an English learner. First of all, we will get to know why actually English is important in our daily life. Because first thing we know that is communication. To communicate worldwide is very tough. So English is a key to success over here because English is an international language. Secondly, studying in school and university. Third, most important one, to get better jobs. If you know better English, you will get better jobs. Fourth, that is also important one, and this is travel confidently because the English language has acceptance all over the world. So if you know English properly, you will be traveling confidently all over the world. There are lots of things like reading books, browsing websites, and also, most importantly, our recreational part, and that is watching movies. So if you know English, you can watch movies without subtitles. And last but not the least, English boosts your self-confidence. If you know English properly, you can confidently move around the world because English is not just a subject, it's an life-saving skill. So, to get success in this course, we need to know about the 4 pillars of English. First, reading. Second one is also important, that is writing. And third one is speaking, which is really important in our regular life. And fourth, we don't talk about it usually, but it's also important, and that's listening. So we can start with basic greeting skills. So remember or try to think that when was the last time you heard someone walking into a cafe and saying, "Hello, how are you? What about you? I'm fine. Thank you." Almost never, right? Because English is very different in real life from English in textbook. Today, I'm actually going to show you how native and fluent speakers how they actually greet each other. Instead of saying hello, what we can say hi, hey, and good to see you. Instead of how are you, what we can say? We can say how is it going? Everything okay? Or you can say how have you been? Instead of goodbye, what we can say? Catch you later. We also can say take care, see you around, and we also can say have a good day. So, can we practice it again? So, don't say hello, how are you? It sounds so boring. Instead of this, we can say hey, how is it going? More cheerful, more lively, more natural. One more golden rule I would like to mention, that is, don't sound like a dictionary, sound like a person, because English is not about big words, it's all about sounding natural. So, in a coffee shop, do you say, hey, hello, how are you? I'm fine, what about you? Good. No, that sounds really boring. You can say, hey, what's up? That's an informal English or casual English, but you can use it in coffee shop but not in university or in your school or college. Instead of saying, I'm fine, what you can say over here? What can make it more natural? What can make it more native? You can say, pretty good. I am pretty good. Pretty, that's a simple word, but it sounds more natural.